Welcome to Joya's fashion world.
Joya My fashions are designed for strong, independent women who have a powerful sense of self-expression. Blending luxury with surrealist art, my garments embrace female empowerment through unlikely combinations of classic, influence, and exposed silhouettes with dynamic curves and sharp edges. My brand embraces rebellious ambition and desire because I feel like these are the qualities that we should all celebrate and encourage in one another. These pieces are both an investment in style as well as an ode to being your boldest self. Invest in style that screams, here I am, because looking your best should never mean diminishing yourself. I want to create something that is totally an investment piece, and when you buy it, when you purchase it, you will think whether if this piece is going to stay with me in my closet for a long time. And that's the thing that I want you to think about when you're purchasing a piece of Joya, because it's going to stay with you for a long time. It's not something that you're just going to grab, wear it once, and then throw it away. Filled with saturated colors, rich textures, and influences from my cultural background, these luxurious pieces I want clients feel beautiful and unique. Joya fashions reflect the bold, feminine ideals through a fresh yet elegant aesthetic, creating beautiful pieces that embody my philosophy, inviting you to take the spotlight back that you deserve with a sense of humor and irony in the fashion as a form of expression. Be playful, be reckless, just be yourself. The use of bold, highly saturated color and rich textures create high-quality, captivating pieces that ooze femininity, with an added touch of class, sophistication, and a dash of whimsy. I want to design for the embodiment of modern femininity. Fueled by my passion for luxury, philanthropy, and surrealist art, I want to bring a youthful spirit to the life and that exudes ageless beauty. The journey of the independence and power through fashion evokes the confidence to take on any event, from extravagant events, parties, to corporate meetups, to red carpet events. The presence will always make an impression. Confident in your own skin looks forward to embracing new trends while staying true to yourself. While I'm designing for red carpets event and extravagant dresses, I also want to design things that you can wear on a daily basis. That's something that's more ready to wear. And the difference between the couture part and the ready to wear part is that the ready to wear part is where you have the art that's applied to an everyday life. And what I'm wearing today is this wavy blazer with double lapel, which is my signature design. I want to make something that's not just a blazer, but something that's more fun and something that's more Joya Ma. And with this, it's something that you could wear on a daily basis, whether if you're going to work, whether if you're just having an afternoon party with your girls. This is something that you could wear every day. My philosophy is to love yourself first. Our body is our vessel, and it's the connection between our minds and the outside world. The world exists because you exist. There's nothing more beautiful than that. Appealing to the power woman whose value lies in celebrating the body and its vital role, the sacred space that we're in and how we are of this world. Each piece of Body Sacred is designed to show appreciation for all of our curves and angles. It is a deep ode to self-love. A collection of sensual cuts, no matter what shape you are, these designs celebrate the curves and movement of the female form. This Body Sacred collection uses compelling designs to empower the female form. I try to break mental barriers with shoulder play, hip accentuation, and sharp edges that create a bold statement of celebrating the curves in any size or shape. The focus on hands, hips, brain, and rib cages is an ode to the strength and sensuality found within us all. I try to use different materials and different technology emerging into this design with 3D printed technology. And we have the brain bag that's completely 3D printed, that it's not just a bag. You're bringing your soul, you're bringing your minds, you're bringing what you want to say to this world, and you're a bold statement as you're walking on the street. And the ribcage in the 3D printed form with the finale dress that's in this collection, it shows your inner self and it shows what's within you, what's really, really precious about you. It's every part of your body is worth celebrating. And this is what this collection is celebrating for as well. So in this collection, I used a lot of velvet, I used a lot of vinyl that's like patent leather effect. So there's a contrast between shiny and matte. We have our soft part and we have our hard part, which acts as the shell of ourselves that we are protecting ourselves within. I really want to communicate the message that we should really appreciate our bodies, and these are emphasizing the different parts of our bodies. It's kind of like a telescope that we are zooming in different parts, and we're really taking great care of our precious selves. And there was obviously a lot of challenges while we were making this collection. The 3D printed skeleton, it broke so many times. It was so fragile, and we had to think about so many different ways of transporting it. And right before the show, we're still trying to fix it and glue it. I was like, there's no time that we could fix it or print another copy because it's like the show is tomorrow. It's a lot of problem solvings, and when a new problem comes to you, you solve it, and there's going to be the next problem coming up to you. There's always last minute decisions. These are the actual challenges that when you are doing it, there's always like emergency situation that comes up that you have to solve. That's also part of the journey of being a fashion designer. Growing up, I was never really the crazy, rebellious teenager in sense of like crazy behaviors or doing anything that's like too outrageous, but I always had this really strong core of myself that's deep down, if I decide to do something, no one could change my mind. I take my inspirations from a lot of different things. I like traveling. I like to watch people walking on the street. I like to see what people are wearing at the time. I like to see the nature, what the birds are doing, or what the flowers are doing. I feel like there's a lot of little things in life where it captures my attention, and then I want to make that into my interpretation in terms of fashion. I want to have this rebellious spirit to encourage people to pursue their dreams and to really be dedicated to what's most meaningful to them in the world. I always find inspiration in the women in my family. My grandmother, who remains elegant and fashionable well into her 70s, and my mom, who is a connoisseur of art, design, and traditional craftsmanship. They both have been sources of great influence to me. My collections make swift decisions with the aesthetic prowess, which often pays homage to my cultural background. I try to utilize clothing as a medium and connection to express myself explicitly, upfront, and straightforward, and that's what I encourage for everyone to do, is to not hold back to what you want to say. And I'm an advocate for women to have their own voice, to be confident, and to encourage everyone to express themselves no matter what culture they come from. It was truly an amazing journey creating this collection, and I hope you all enjoy it.